today it feels very different. Today we're about 22 degrees outside. We got a little tiny break from the heat wave. We're due to get some rain later on today, so the garden's going to be taken care of. Today, tomorrow, and possibly the day after. But then the weather is supposed to go back to same heat, growing little by little, because apparently that's the new normal. But I'll take this cool weather for the time being. It's a nice break. It's a really nice break. So I'm going to barbecue some pork. Look who showed up soon as I put the barbecue on, huh? I suppose you want some snacks, don't you? The cows are chilling in the middle of the field instead of being in a shadow. Yeah, it's nice to get a little bit of a break from the heat. It's Sunday today, so I don't really have any major plans. I'm gonna do a little bit of stuff on the computer, but yeah, tomorrow we'll see what we get up to. And then this week at some stage, Jean-Pierre and Roma are coming back here. We're gonna start working on the front of the house, so that'll be something. Bit of progress again. Day two of a little bit of a break from the heat wave. It's raining during the night, so I don't have to water the garden this morning. It's going to rain in about an hour's time for a bit again, and then it's going to rain later on this afternoon, and it's still going to rain tomorrow, so we'll have to water the garden for, well, I'd say Wednesday morning. It's the next day I have to water the garden. It's Monday, by the way. Happy Monday, everybody. The bulls are having the young bulls, having a bit of a scrap on the field. Yeah, oh, there we go. Happy Jesus. I'd hate to be in the middle of that. Whew. Okay, today starts with a little bit of fixing jobs. This picture, it's on a hardboard, and it fell off the wall due to the fact that the sticky stuff here was completely worn out. I had to put it down the heat wave. So super close to the rescue. Shower head. Okay, also today we're getting installed an alarm system for the house. It's a pretty fancy alarm system actually. So looking forward to showing you that. I just fixed also our name tag on the post box. Keeps on coming off. So another job for the super cool while it's out. Okay, well, they're sorting out the alarm system today. is the coolest day we've had in probably a couple of months. It's in the shade. It's supposed to be like 17, but like I mean, I'm still in a t-shirt and shorts, so I do not feel like, especially when you walk to the sun, it's definitely warmer than 17. But I'm going to use the opportunity to do a bit of work upstairs, because what happens is here, the sun hits the roof, and because it's not the grange is not a official living space, it doesn't have the same insulation than the rest of the house has. Well, actually, the roof has nowhere insulation on its own anyway. It's the below the roof that there's insulation. So the ground gets really, really hot when the sun hits the thing, which is something I'm going to work on later on some stage when we recoup some funds and can afford to do it. I really want to get the roof from the inside insulated, so we can use the grunge even on hotter days or colder days in the winter time. So now I'm going to start working on the stairs upstairs, and then I'm going to also try to finish up a little bit of the back wall here. So yeah, proper working day today. It's one of those days that we have a forecast of rain later on today, which I'm very happy about, because it means the garden will be watered without me having to run the pump and everything around. Okay, that's the first pile of wood. But because of that, if I'm going upstairs for a while, like now I cut the front facing part of the stairs for upstairs, like, which is basically this part, not this part, but this part. I cut them all, so I'm going to screw them in, and then I can get a full measures of how long the top ones need to be. So as a result, I need to bring everything kind of inside if I'm going there for a little bit longer, because I don't know when the rain is supposed to arrive. I have an idea, but do we trust the weather forecast these days? No, we don't. Right. Strong screws, and short screws, and the go. Which one? The battery. I believe it's full battery. Let's go. We're gonna read that as well. Right, let's go upstairs. It's already starting to feel warm here. So these are one of the stairs I'm doing here, and then here. So I've cut all the front facing parts for these. The only things then after that I need to cut is the tops. It's going to be, I think, a little bit easier. Not that they were difficult anyway. And then I need to make a little box here just to go over the cables. That's the last step. So yeah, let's get on with it. Huh? I don't know. All right, that's it. They are covered. All the way up here, the box at the top, and all the way down there. This, as soon as you put these boards on, the pallets become much more sturdy to walk on as well. Where the pallets can take the weight, but the blanks itself, they can be a bit bendy sometimes underneath you. But when you put these on, it spreads the weight. That's it. That's all the stairs done, I suppose. Now I need to work on the wall here. I got the cladding all the way up to here, so I have to finish just this little bit here, and then I think I'm going to put some sort of shelf on top of that. Don't know if we're going to get all the way to the wall because it's a very uneven wall, but just put some sort of shelf on it. I think that'll be enough. Let's get on with that one. Okay. The back wall is done. So I finished all the way to the end, the cladding, and put a little trim at the top. Just makes it look a bit neater. So that's done. And the stairs are done. And I tell you, even that it's like not that hot outside. It's warm enough, but it's not like, I could feel the heat here today. So I'm very glad that I got all of this stuff done. It's kind of everything that I have to do right now. Obviously this is a big job waiting to happen, and we'll get to it. But tomorrow we're gonna again change gears to the outside, specifically the front of the house. We need to get the front terrace, or whatever you call it, the entrance thing that we're gonna build, the roof for it and everything. We need to get that finished. We need to cut a little bit of a concrete. Basically, we're moving where the old door was to different sides, so we need to get that prepped, and then we're gonna start working on the pillars for the front gate, which is eventually coming, but that's yeah. So those are the next jobs after this. But I'm happy this is done. The grange is kind of looking nice. I've access everywhere I need to get to. Maybe soon I can start actually organizing this place as well. But it's okay. it's all good. Very happy with the results today. The moon's coming up. The cows are on the last bit of sunshine. God, this is a beautiful place. It's a foggy morning in the bottom of the causeway. That is just stunning. I personally prefer to use this coffee machine. When this big one comes out, they use it at least it's a worker's day. Well, it's handy because you make a lot of it, but also not everybody likes this coffee, so this is something that everybody's okay to drink, so get some work done today. We've got a tango hammer in the morning. Okay, it's all happening today. They're started to work on the front veranda. That's what I call it now. I'm after moving a lot of scaffolding here. Part of the grass. Poor Roma. Remember the weed whacker that I've been fighting with? Well, you know, sometimes when you don't speak the language, nobody believes you that you've tried everything. Well, I did. So poor Roma's now had to fight with it all day, and it's working exactly the same way that it worked with me. It works like, 10 minutes and then you end up 20 minutes of fixing it. So, but we're getting the coarse grass cut right now. It's long overdue, but at the same time I didn't want to fight with it anymore because I knew what it was going to be like. And we're in a process of how would I put it? It's unavoidable that there's a lot of cost in setting up a new home no matter what, and because certain things have to be prioritized, and the GAR program at the same time. So we have to kind of figure that out what first before we can purchase a proper lawnmower and a weed whacker that actually does the job instead of spending most of the time fixing it. But it's a temporary fix once again. Get it done. Then hope that next month nothing breaks down. I'm ever grateful for all the help this place given. Just you and me, buddy. Just you and me, buddy. They just left. We finished the work. So, first of all, this is what we did today. So the original door was here to get to the veranda, but we're gonna change it so that it's actually from the side. So we knocked down this wall. We need to build another one here to continue with this one, and then we build a step there to get into the house, which is great. Delighted with it. And to me, the big hero today is Roma. Jesus Christ, he took on the weed whacker, and everybody's been trying to fix it today, and nobody can get it to work. So, you know, it's annoying, but a little part of me is kind of happy that it wasn't just me. Obviously, everybody's having a problem with it. But Roma cut the grass, which was kind of overdue, but it's not a big deal like for me. We're still waiting to get the proper lawnmower and proper weed whacker. But looking great. Looking very good. Delighted with the progress. It's nearly full moon. Nearly full moon. Our little red devil is back in action. It's big enough for the garage now. Yeah. Gave us a bit of a headache, but seems to be fixed now. Okay, a bit of a change of plan. I was supposed to be doing some work in the house today. We were supposed to have a few people over to do work, but that's been now delayed until next week, which means I have some time to work in the caravan. So I'm delighted about. So let's get on with it. Bit of mixing to start off with, and then we see if we get to do some recording as well. You know, creative process is something that I don't think I'll ever fully understand, but I think that's part of the purpose of it. That's that, you know, you're not supposed to be analyzing it too much. Just go with it, and you know, find the place where it's most productive, and just run with it. So I've got a new song finished, and it's going to be coming out on the 27th, I think, 27th of July. It's called Innocent Eyes, and I will be telling you more and more about it as we get closer to it. But I just finished another song here, which is called The Different Timeline, which I probably will be pushing out some stage in August. And it's, I don't know, if something's happening right now that my creative process, that's what I was talking about, the creative process, is, yeah, the creative juices are flowing a lot. And as I said before, I'm trying to push myself into a little bit different places while being honest with myself. And it's kind of bearing fruit. It's working. So I'm going to start working on a third song, which I have got a rough recording done. I just have to get the arrangement the way I want it, and I have lyrics coming up for another song, and I've an instrumental piece, which is, you know, well, considering that I backed instrumental music for most of my life with Slitter and, you know, playing sessions in Dublin, it's kind of amazing that I haven't really put any instrumental music of my own out so far. But it was never kind of my focus or anything. But lately, just, I know that the 12-string just kind of inspired me to do weird stuff. And I was sitting in the grange the other day, and just stuff starts coming out there, and it's very, you know, the grange is very creative space. As much as this is creative space, the grange is very creative space for me as well. So I'm spoiled for choice right now where to get creative. I think it's just the surroundings here, you know. Look at me, I'm sitting here and looking at that view of the field behind there. Just stunning. And lucky enough, there's a bit of a breeze today, so the temperature is going to cool down. It's going to be a hot day, but it's not going to be too bad, and the breeze is going to make it easier, and so I can hopefully work here a bit longer today and let those creative juices do their job. Barbecue time once again. light to blue sky, not a cloud on sight. So my day in the caravan was very productive. I got another song good enough shape. I think a couple more listens to it, and then it's time to sign it off and schedule it for release. Yeah, it's a good day. That is the full moon rising. Anybody ready to howl at the moon?
Never let me be whole.